My name's Robert Craig, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Accounting Lab. My business partner and I bought the company a year ago or so, and the company's been in existence for about 15 years, serving 3,500 clients across all 50 states. And we prepare somewhere in the neighborhood of 6,000 to 8,000 tax returns a year. And we have somewhere around 600 to 700 accounting clients, what we refer to as CAS type clients. The most applicable services to our clients are tax returns, obviously, at state and federal tax returns, as well as accounting services. We reconcile their books, perform all accounting functions for them. We also provide fractional CFO services, so we can provide a higher level of service to help them strategize on business growth and making sure that they can continue to serve their customer base as well. So I started with the company about 6 years ago, and they had very disparate systems, siloed information. We were using an antiquated accounting system internally. We transferred to QuickBooks online and quickly found that it wouldn't serve a particular aspect of our customer base.
And at that time, we still had a very manual process for billing. Even though we could begin recurring billings with QuickBooks, it still wasn't as seamless as we wanted. Each piece seemed to be isolated. The payables had to be done separately. Payroll was completely isolated product. Billing was very manual,
which was a big pain point for us. And with leadership buy-in, I went out and searched for the different services that are out there, different software platforms. So I reached out to a Zoho partner. They began to tell me all the different aspects that Zoho can address. And as I heard more and more, I looked at my process maps that I had developed and the pain points that I had listed out based on what the team had told me about, and realized that Zoho could fix a lot of those problems. As we continue to look at Zoho Books and understand its functionality, we felt more comfortable in moving ahead with Zoho Books. And so we transitioned to Zoho Books. And the other aspect was that we wouldn't have to shoehorn really into their processes, but it would match our existing processes, because we needed a tech overhaul. And in order to make sure our team members were quickly up to speed, then it had to match our current processes. And Zoho, as we got into it more and more, allowed that functionality, and I knew it was the best choice for us, and have really found it to be very easy, very flexible. We've even been able to have some additional functionality added that we wanted, that's specific to an accounting firm.
Earlier, before Zoho Books, collections was very manual. You were making phone calls, you were sending emails, you were having to contact the client at every turn to make sure that we had payment. And now, with the systems that are in place in Zoho Books and being able to get those authorizations up front and hold the client accountable within the computer system, collections have become much easier. And again, with the automation of a lot of the processes, it has saved us where collections was 40 hours a week. Collections is probably 10 hours a week at this point.
We have all of our clients using an older type of accounting system. And it was difficult to use, number one. There were challenges. It was slow. It took a long time to create reports. But through Zoho Books and that transition, that's improved our process. Plus, it's very similar to the leading accounting platform, which made it even easier for our team members to be able to make that transition and use Zoho Books. So all of those processes together allowed us to quickly make the transition to Zoho Books and provide a greater level service and functionality to our internal team, which then, of course, we flip that into how we're able to better serve our clients. And then, of course, the reporting component. It's easy. We're continuing to improve the reporting process, but we're also in our current state, the report's just very easy. It's quick to print out a report, get the report from our legacy system. It was easy in the sense that our team knew what to do, but it also was clunky and it took more time to generate the reports that you need. And with Zoho Books, it's already done in a minute or two for the volume of reports that we have to print out for our clients.
Before Zoho Books, billing was a very difficult process. The very first thing was we would have to get the contract that the client signed into the billing department. The only way to do that was to send an email. And as you know, emails can get lost so very quickly. After we got the email, we found out what the client was being charged or what services that they were applying for. We had to build all that out in Excel and break it down in spreadsheets. This became a huge problem as we kept growing in size and the spreadsheets kept growing in size. It was very easy to make a mistake and very easy to lose data. Once we started with Zoho Books, and especially with the Zoho CRM, the two items started to integrate, and it was so helpful. We could instantly get a copy of the contract. If we had any questions, we go in and we break down the cost in very specific fields in the CRM, and all of that then feeds over into Zoho Books and into the billing, especially the recurring billing, and it makes the process seamless. And again, what would take us easily 3 to 4 days to validate and process now is about a 4-hour process. Another item that I like in Zoho Books is the expense module. Our employees are able to go into the system, log their expenses, attach all their receipts, and it will flow into Zoho Books. It is in Zoho Books that I am able to do a quick audit, make sure that everything is accurate, and then I can reimburse the payments through Zoho Expense. And again, it feeds all back into my general ledgers and reports perfectly on the profit and loss statements.
And it's really serving our clients and our internal team members very well to be able to serve our clients easier, more quickly, and be able to get leverage the system in a much better and easier way. And that's led us to being able to onboard. We're currently in process of onboarding 300 of our clients that are using an existing platform to Zoho Books. And so we discussed it with our Zoho partner, who has done a number of development programs with us. We discussed it with them and realized that the easiest way is, instead of pulling all the transactions in, because we still had access to QuickBooks Online, we just took ending balances for the prior 12 months and then pull in just the detailed transaction for the current year. That's really sped up the process of migration and allowed us to get up to speed much more quickly. So we really have about 300 clients that we're transitioning, and that whole process is taking less than 6 months. Zoho Books has increased the functionality from other products that we've used in the past. Because it's a cloud-based product, we're able to have several instances of books running at different places. So we could have a reports tab open. We could be able to run out our subscription invoices. We can have a separate tab open to do whatever it might be, AP or whatever it might be. So really, it's allowed that level of functionality. I know doesn't exist in some other products. And so that's been a big win for us, because I have way too many tabs open on my browser, but it allows me instant access to the information that I'm looking for, and I can get things done more efficiently and quickly as a result of that. So that's just one particular aspect of a way that Zoho Books functionality allows me to perform managing our financial structure better than some other platform would be.